Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is the Big Girl Diary. I like that song. Amber Alert, Amber Alert, Amber Alert, Amber Alert. Just when you think it is over, it is not. I learned from one of my subscribers that Johnny Depp, Warner Brothers, I'm sorry, let me roll that back. Disney wants Johnny Depp back, wants him back with an apology and a $300 million cash in hand with an apology. I didn't see that one coming. I truly didn't. Just when you think no stone has been left unturned, you found another stone and it was unturned. I am excited for Johnny. I mean, what Amber and her cronies have done was, make sure this is right. Okay, what Amber and her cronies have done defies logic and defies just all things that are decent. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. One great thing, well, several great things about Johnny getting his life back. His respect is back. People that believed Amber are now apologizing to him. The jobs that just quickly dismissed him. I don't know about, I don't think he did anything with Warner Brothers, but the studios are like, we backed the wrong horse. Oh no, we backed the wrong horse. We backed Amber Heard. We backed her. And this is something that people really must keep in mind. You're innocent until proven guilty. And I have to say, I for one, am glad that Johnny Depp did what he did. Because one thing I have to say is that, women, we take stuff too far. And we were allowed to run around and act like fools and not to be held accountable for what we do. And other women do not check us. Because when we act like that, we act like fools. We want to become violent and this, that, and the other. But, ladies, we're going to have to check our crazy sisters, get them in check. But Johnny Depp. Ah! Oh, Amber Heard's new job. This is her new job. She has a new job. It's at it's at Lying Heifers Berger joint. This is what she's saying. Welcome to Lying Heifers Berger joint. Can I take your order? That's Amber Heard's new job. So Johnny Depp, Dior never dropped him. And when that first what do you call it? Leaked audio to where Amber Heard, everyone heard her say, I I hit you. I didn't deck you. Amber Heard, everyone, well, I know I stopped believing her. I was so upset. I made a video about it when I found out about it. I was so upset because I drank the Kool-Aid and I believed it. I believed what she said. But now Amber is back at, I work at Lying Heifers Burger Joint. Can I take your order? That's what she's doing now. Johnny Depp is on Dior, standing there with a guitar like this. I'm sorry, you can't see me. Yeah, like this, stringing a guitar, has his hair down. Okay, I can't do it. I can't do it. And everyone is buying Dior Sauvage. I believe they had sold over $1 billion worth of Sauvage. And people are buying it to support Johnny and to support Dior because they didn't drop Johnny to the curb. They didn't. They waited in the court of law, and that's where things need to be decided, not the court of public opinion. No, we don't judge well. We judge according to emotions and not according to facts, and we have to get back to facts. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I got a good one. Disney. Disney. Johnny, we need you. You got to come back, Johnny. We're sorry. Yes, we drank the Kool-Aid of lies. Yes, we did. We will pay you. From one of my subscribers, let me know that Disney is paying Johnny Depp $300 million and $1. 300, comma 000, comma 00. Oh, a one's in there someplace. I think one. And in a public apology. Whoa. Whoa. I am beyond excited for him. I'm beyond excited for him. Why is that? Uh oh. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep things together on YouTube and what I'm looking at here. Oh yeah. So $300 million. I think they need to pay him more. But hey, if Johnny's happy with that, so am I. If he is happy with it, I'm happy with it. But I'm just wow. I think this is up way too loud. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm blowing your eardrums out. Yeah, so $300 million. Disney is like, okay, we're sorry. We should have fired Amber Heard a long time ago. As soon as we found out that she wasn't lying, that she was lying, we should have fired her, but we didn't. We still try to salvage our decision. We did that. We can't take it back. We apologize. But with this apologize, we're going to give you $300 million and $1 in apology. And oh, please come back to Pirates of the Caribbean. No one, and I mean no one, can take your place. No one can be a Jack Sparrow. besides Johnny Depp being Jack Sparrow. And it's true. It is absolutely true. Who else is going to be Jack Sparrow? Captain Jack Sparrow, excuse me. No one. No one at all. So he's vindicated. He's getting his dollars back. He's he's getting his life back together under the cloud of lies, and that's something that is just. I already went into that. I don't need to go back to that. So I find that great. So Johnny Depp is back. What does that mean for Amber Heard? Now, let's talk about her. Let's talk about what Amber Heard's doing now, besides working at the burger joint. Allegedly, on gossip.com, Amber Heard was recently hired at That Lying Heifer Burger joint. And she's selling burgers. The burgers are quarter pounder burgers with regular American cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, sometimes fried, and for 20 cents extra, fried mushrooms. And also the French fries. You could have a little Cajun sauce on it. Yeah, that's where she's working at now. That's where she's working at. Her lies caught up to her. I mean, she is so toxic that her name is so toxic. I, per se, if I were watching a commercial that was a hemorrhoid commercial and I saw Amber Heard, I would turn it. I would turn it. I don't want to watch anything that she does. I do not want to support her in any way. If she was at a free Shakespearean play in the park next to a garbage dump, I wouldn't go. Even if I had free tickets, I still wouldn't go. I would not support anything that Amber did. I mean, because she lied and lied and lied, and she lied on that man, and she goes and then she craps all over women who were truly abused, used their plight, their platform, and lied. And it's true. And look, Amber Heard fans, you can support her all you want. Do that. But just keep in mind, you cannot try things in the public arena. You cannot try things on social media. It has to go through a court of law. There has to be things that has to be done properly. Not I liked her in that movie and I believe no. We got to deal with what is. She has to be able to to prove and not just saying, "Oh, he hit me." I mean, just listen to her. Listen to her. I'm going to stand by what I said to my dying day, even though she's on tape saying, "Yes, I started the fight. I'm sorry. I promise you I can't hit you. I promise you I won't hit you again. I get so angry." These are her words. Well, and then, oh, well, you didn't hear the whole conversation. You didn't hear the whole conversation. You only heard 2 or 3 minutes of it. There was a whole lot to that conversation. But Amber, it doesn't take away the fact that it came out of your mouth. You said it. And it was under the context in which you were talking about. This was under the same context. Yeah. And not only did she continue with saying these things and still defaming Johnny Depp, still defaming him, hasn't stopped once. A 10.10 million 300 some odd thousand 10 million 300 some odd $1,000 defamation lawsuit. He still didn't learn anything. You didn't learn one thing. You're still doing the same thing. But no, not only you, now you got your cohorts out there helping you out. Elaine, haven't heard from her. I wonder if the law firm made her retire or if they fired her. I wonder. I wonder. But Amber has that new job at that heifer burger joint. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. But let's go on to the next thing. It just gets better. I really want to know which one of Amber's friends are out there. They're out there defending her. How do you defend a lie? Lies like that. Proven lies in the court of law. No one believed her. Heck, the people down the hallway didn't believe her. People who don't speak English didn't believe her. Heck, the aliens came out of space, came down here and visited the courtroom and didn't believe her. Not a one. You could not get 12 people to believe you. You could not get 12 people. 12. You couldn't, actually 14, no, 15. What was it, two alternate or three alternates? They didn't believe one word that you said. So now you have your friends, even Evan Rachel Wood is out there, defending you. And if this is and if this is her defense to defend you, get somebody else to help you because that is not helping you at all. Anyone who hates Amber is jealous. Jealous of what? Like I said in the previous video, jealous of what? What are people jealous of? I'm still waiting on a response. What are we supposed to be jealous of? What does Amber possess? Whether if it's her character, whether if it's her traits, what is it about her that we, the public, are supposed to be jealous of because we don't like her? Oh, and then she added, and low self-esteem. Um, the only one that has low self-esteem is your group. Evan, I don't know what you're talking about. So you go to the New York Times and you tell them that anybody who hates Amber Heard is jealous and has low self-esteem. I think you might want to look to your right and tell your friend that. Hey, Flora, how you doing? That's right. Jealous of what? So we're jealous. Okay. Let's go ahead and dissect this. That's right. Of what? Let's go ahead and dissect this. Amber Heard. She pooped. She left the deuce in a bed. Are we jealous of that? Oh, we're jealous. Completely jealous. I know, Floor. I know. She grabs on to Johnny. He cannot even have a moment alone with his daughter. You got that right? Hell no. He can't even have a moment alone with his daughter. And she just has a meltdown of she has to cling on to him. That's wild. His daughter. Spending time with his daughter. You can't make this stuff up. But according to Evan Rachel, we're jealous of that. Her self esteem is so low, but we're jealous of that. Our self esteem is much lower than hers. Yeah, her personality. Yes, her obsessed personality. We're jealous of that. And not only her leaving a deuce in the bed, but then she wants to blame it lying on the dogs. Those dogs are about those dogs are about this big. The dogs are this big, and she leaves a deuce about that big, and the dogs did. You know, Amber, that's wild. That's wild, wild, wild. But we're jealous of that. So Evan's saying that. That's not it. That isn't it. Now, I would have talked about Elaine. Elaine talking about how she wasn't able to get the evidence in to prove Amber's case. Yeah, Floor, you're right. Those poor dogs, that big and having a turd that big. So, so Elaine is talking about how the judge didn't let her get the information in. I know, and that she, that everything was packed against. It was pro Johnny, pro Johnny. No, if you were a better litigator, there is a class called evidence questioning, learning how to lay a foundation. I'm not a lawyer, but doggone it, I know that much. In order to get what you need, you have to lay a foundation to be able to bring that in. No, no, no. This woman gets paid $6 million to lose. Then she goes out on the talking talk show saying how I she got $6 million. She accidentally said it. That's right, Floor. $6 million. It's wild. So she goes on talk show saying how what was it, Gail King? Talking to Gail King, and Amber was telling the truth. The lawyer that they were the jury was not sequestered, and that they were not able to make a judgment, and Johnny's lawyers were really good at confusing stuff, all that silly stuff. 6 million to act like a fool. That's right, Floor. All of that, and you're saying, oh, and then she had another talk smack about the judge. The judge was pro Johnny. No, the judge was pro law. If you were good at your job and stopped tanking stuff, you should have sat your butt down and let Mr. Rottenberg do something, because he at least he did a decent job, but he had you, the anchor, that just brought the ship down, just brought it down. So when again, we're jealous of that. Her friends, her heck, if you want to be accurate, all her friends are her ex-friends. They saw that she was the biggest liar on the face of the earth. Okay. Hey Mandy, how you doing? Yeah, and it's how you're right, Floor. Her credibility's gone. And like I said earlier, I haven't heard anything from her. She's not saying anything. Well, probably the judge told her, "You're doing this. Stop. Do this." And I wonder, by her doing what she did that hurt her case for the appeal? Now, the appeal, you're supposed to keep your mouth shut and wait for the process to work, not immediately go out there and start slamming people. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. But I guess the judge called her in, and now I talked about Evan. I talked about Elaine. Now I'm going to wait for Eve. I'm going to hold off on her. Gilma. I'm sorry, Ilma Gore. Now that right there, I looked through my feed, and I mean, my subscribers, you all are on it. Ilma has a whole lot of problems. I don't know where they stem from, but apparently, in my previous video, the birds of a feather flock together. Ilma is more so friends with Evan, Evan Rachel. Ilma is a painter, an artist, and some people call her a hack, a fake, a scammer. I don't know. I could only say what people say, and I'm going to put allegedly in front of it because I don't know. Her own sister allegedly took out a restraining order against her because of her behavior. Now, there's a lot going on up here, and it seems like Amber's friends and maybe even Elaine have a lot going on up here. They just sort of just all flock together. The bird is lunacy. They just flocking together. Ilma goes to a rally or some kind of protest, and she gets punched in the eye. I think it was a Trump, a pro-Trump rally or whatever it was. She gets punched in the eye. She gets punched in the right eye. In the same day, she gets punched in the other eye. How I can tell she was wearing the same outfit. Wow. Now, she should have took a picture of it and said, Amber, this is what a bruised face looks like. It looks like this. Um, your punch is way back here someplace. It's not even on your cheekbone. It's like way back here. She should have stayed in school. Don't drop out. Because you won't be able to find your cheekbone. You won't. You won't be able to find your cheekbone. Amber's at her job right now. Lying heifers are us. Can I take your order? You want what? A large drink? You want a medium fry? You want extra mushrooms? That's gonna be 20 cents extra. Next you know, a fight breaks out. 20 cents extra. You lying heifer? I know you were lying, Amber. I'm so silly. Oh my goodness, I'm so silly. Okay. So Ilma She's out there, but the last one, Eve Bartlow. Now it's funny because she said I was watching a video. No, I was reading the article and also watching the video to where they say I'm Eve Bartlow, but they called me Eve Fartlow. Now she's a journalist, a music journalist, I believe, and I get that you want to back your friend. I get that. I get it. But when you see your friend doing wrong and spiraling downward, a true friend will put a stop to that and say, hey, no, Amber, get it right. You're being silly. Stop the lying. Just stop. But no, Amber surrounded her friends that egged her on. And I'm still what I want to know is this. Which one of her friends, which one of her friends gave her the advice? Which one of her coached her? That's what I would like to know. Which one of Amber's friends coached her to do all that stuff? Because in court with her friends, I think it was a husband and a wife, to where she to where to where they called the police. The police came and didn't see anything and they left. What, 2 hours later called back and then everything was a mess? Um, if you want your friends did a terrible job of coaching you how to do some ignorant stuff. Terrible job. Call the police. And what, some water was on the floor? Just you can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. But the last thing I wanted to say was this. And then I'm going to open it up. If you want to come up, come on up, and I want to hear your thoughts. I just learned R. Kelly got 30 years in jail, which he most definitely needs, but we got to talk about those parents. And Ghislaine Maxwell got 30 years in jail for child sex trafficking. Oh, man, both of them. I just want to make that announcement. So, Amber was coached by some bad people. Her lies were outlandish. Took a bottle. Took a bottle that was cut and put it in her. But she didn't go to the hospital. No, 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 no. No. Outrageous. I mean, like I said in previous videos, if you're going to lie, make it believable. She was coached by Dumb, Dumber, and Dumber. I don't know if it was Eve, Gilma, or Evan. Well, the only smart one out there is Elaine. You're going to have to pay her for her to give you bad advice. The only smart one was Elaine. You got to pay me. But no, you have these doilies who are dumb, dumber, and dumber. All their names starts with E. Evan, Eve. Oh, I'm sorry. And Ilma. Okay, good. Okay. Two of them start with E. E's. But either it don't matter. Dumb, dumber, dumber. So which one do you think who coached her? Please put something down in there. Who coached Amber to come up with that, all those dumb stories? Who do you think? Was it Eve? Eve Bartlow? Was it Ilma Gore? Or was it Evan, Rachel, would. Yep. So, who do you think it is? And then after we answer this question, come on up. I want to hear your thoughts. I think before any of you come up, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think it was more so Evan. I think it was more so Evan because Evan and Amber were dating two close friends, and Amber looks more like a follower than she is a leader. Uh, I'm sorry, Amber looks like a follower more than a leader. Evan looks like a leader, and she'll charge you right on down the. Floor. Amber does not think for herself. All the crazy stuff she gets into. So, does anyone want to come up and give me their thoughts? Come on up. And also push the like button. I pushed. Okay, that's 50%. All right. So, who wants to come on up? I know her. I know her testimony was beyond stupid. It was so okay. Let me go ahead and be fair. It was possible, but highly improbable. Okay, I'll put it like that. The stupidity that came out of her mouth, and then the bad part was this. This is what I think. Okay, you want to know what I think? I want to think that she sat there and memorized her lines up there, overacting in a terrible way. I think I could have done a better job. Let's see. And Johnny, I would at least get a good tear out. He hit me. He slapped me in the face. I walked out of the room, and he slapped me in the face when I was walking out the room. I mean, just imagine you're walking out of the room, you're walking this way, he's behind you, but then he slaps you in the face. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I mean, it's wild. Oh, Gloria Allred. Nicole. Gloria Allred. She is behind anything. If there's somebody out there lying, she's out there representing. But you know, I wonder at what point Gloria Allred dropped Amber. When did Gloria drop Amber? I don't know. That's a good one, Gloria Allred. No, she can't. She can't tell lies. She can spin the truth in the courtroom, but she can't come up with any lies. That's kind of unethical. Yeah, and nah, Amber didn't have any tears. At least put her finger in her eye or something like that. Poke or pinch herself, something. Get a tear out. Non-acting self. Pay her all that money to not. Oh, they must have. Hmm. So Nicole said Gloria Allred. I'm saying Evan, Coach Amber, because Evan, she's not. She up here. I don't know where she's at. Yeah, I mean, I just can't imagine anybody that stupid. You're right, Floor. You're right. You can't. I can't imagine anybody that stupid. And the overreaching and no tears, and you're batting 1,000. And the no hospital, you get cut and you go no hospital at all. I mean, just imagine the damage that would have caused. It's just something. Okay, Floor. All righty. But it's this whole story is beyond comprehension. Just wild, just completely wild. But I can't wait for Marilyn Manson. Oh man, all the stuff that Evan and her friends came up with, they're going to have to prove. They're going to have to prove all this stuff. And again, women, we're going to have to get together and get our crazy sisters under control and get them to stop doing all this crazy stuff and destroying men's life, and we sit back and watch and we don't do nothing. And we need to do something. We gotta call them out, and we gotta rein them back in. Rein them back in. Gotta stop all this stupidity. And we can't give them a platform. We can't give them any type of way to express lies. We got to shut that down and call them out. And as I said in the previous video, we're going to have, those of us who don't follow Believe All Women, Alyssa Milano, I don't know where you get that from. I don't know what's in your head, whether if you have a brother, a father, male cousins, because you have people like Amber Heard out there, dangerous women who will just tell lies. And we got to get that under control. We do. And we got to call it out. Men do. And not only have Amber Heard and Evan Rachel Wood, look at the wild stuff that Jada Pinkett Smith does. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and let me reel that back some, because Evan, that was wild. She went as far as putting an FBI letter saying that Marilyn Manson was being investigated with a real agent's name. That impersonating an officer, that's a felony, in my opinion. That is a felony. Impersonating a federal law enforcement. I don't know. I truly don't know. But what I would like to know is, where are you from? Where are you from? I would love to know. Most definitely. Because some of my subscribers, I'm just looking at my analytics. There are people, it got me in the Philippines, Ireland. I'm like, oh, Saudi Arabia. I'm like, whoa, I'm there. Oh my goodness. I just thought people were watching me. Of course, the US, UK, and New Zealand. I'm sorry, Australia. Then New Zealand. And then I'm like, India? I mean, Germany? Oh, I'm like, wow. It's mind blowing. So, where are you from? What part of the world are you in? All right. NC in the house. All right. I'm not far from there. I am in DC. New York. All right. I'm close. Close between the two. Does anybody want to come up and express themselves about Amber Heard? Evan, as far as what they're doing and who coached who coached them. If you look on the top, let me bring this up again. I could put the StreamYard. I could put the StreamYard thing down there. The code. If anybody's willing to come on up and say your piece and give me your thoughts. What are your thoughts about the subject? Oh, and you could also give your thoughts about R. Kelly and Ghislaine Maxwell. But you know what I found interesting about Ghislaine Maxwell? That was a whole syndicate, right? Only two people. The whole syndicate. Child trafficking. They even got Prince Andrew, and his mother said you need to step down from your duties. But he's like, I want to be seen. I want to be seen. I mean, what kind of stuff you gonna tell your daughters? Yeah, I was allegedly with some girls that were child trafficked, and I, you know, how do you sit down there and tell your children that? What could you possibly say to them that would make any sense at all? Anybody want to come up? Anybody want to come up? But I thought Ghislaine was gonna come up and just tell it all. Say, well, this person was in it. This person was in it. Yes, I did secure the girls. Yes, I did do that. I had people out there that were fearless, but I was trafficked too. It's just something. And there are two places in the United States that are hotbeds for it: in DC and I want to say LA. I'm not sure, but it's wild. Okay, I'm getting ready to end this live stream. I just wanted to say Johnny's getting his life back. Disney is paying him. It's going to pay him $300 million. One of my subscribers gave me that info. Going to give him an apology and wants him to be in Pirate 6. Dior's sales are up because they never dropped Johnny Depp. Amber Heard, she has her new job at Lying Heifers Burger joint. Can I take your order? Lion. This is that Lion Heifer Burger joint. Hmm. Who is IO? I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure who IO is. Who is IO? Because I have no idea who that is. That would be something I could only imagine her in the burger joint. Her being all bougetto. Bougetto. Oh, Whitney. Okay. Whitney, she is protecting her sister. If Whitney could gain anything from this, I hope it is to cross the ocean for someone who wouldn't, yeah, step out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think, oh man, Whitney, she is most definitely an abused sister. I think what Whitney ought to do, go down to the local YMCA, take some boxing classes. Because keep in mind, Amber may be mentally unstable, but she is not stupid. She knows who to throw hands to and who not to throw hands to. Imagine her throwing hands on somebody who would just slobber knock her, just one puncher, one puncher, just. But I think at some point Whitney is going to have to most definitely. Oh, okay, toilet. Okay, I got you. Okay. Oh, oh! I know who you're. Oh, that was dirty. What she did. That was dirty. That was beyond dirty. What IO did was dirty. Oh yeah, that was dirty. How do you go from being a friend and then turning around and being intimate, allegedly intimate with your friend's stepmother? How? How does that even work? How do you fix that in your head? How? I'll wait. How do you even make that right? And I feel bad for Lily Rose. I mean, she looked like that they were close, really close friends. It's like you're my friend. I could tell you everything, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. And then next thing you know, you're look at a magazine, and then your good friend is hugged up with your stepmother. And I wonder if Lily Rose punched her in her face or something like that. No, I think she has too much class for that. I just don't see her doing that. Maybe yelling at her or calling her names or something like that. Nah. Oh no. I would say in my younger days, if my father, one of my friends, was my close friend, and then next thing I know, She's over there with my father's wife. Oh, she would have been dealt with right in her eye. No. Mm. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, that's right. Because Amber wasn't on Johnny Depp's level of celebrity. She was what? I can't even call her a B actress. Maybe a C or a D rate actress. No, well, no. I think Lily Rose. I think she's pretty. Look, one thing about women like Amber is that you may lack social skills. You may lack uh, job skills, but she has skills when it comes to men. Actually, both. She's very fluid, so both. She has skills. It's just they're not really employable skills, and they're not really socially applicable, or as they say, applicable. However you want to say it. Yeah, but that's just crazy. Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. I got you, KG. Yeah, ugly thing. Yeah, that was ugly. That was an ugly thing, and it just shows that some people don't have any boundaries. I'm your friend, but I see I can get with your stepmom. So I'm gonna get with your stepmom, even though that your stepmom is no longer your stepmom. Just bad character. Wow. Wow. Yeah. That would be something. Yeah, Amber, you're right. Amber has no empathy. I mean, she's like if you were to say by Amber having no emotional empathy or is unable to connect with other human beings, and if you were to pick her out, if you were to put her in a lineup of who would be an extraterrestrial, it would be Amber. She just doesn't connect with other human beings. Just no connection at all. KG, you're on fire. So true. So true. And I'm going to keep this under an hour. It's almost an hour I've been on live stream. Does anybody want to come up and have anything to say before I shut this down? All right. I'm typing real quick. Yeah, you're right, KG. There's a lot to unpack here. There's a whole lot. So much dysfunction. I mean, the dysfunction that in that family, and I would say that Johnny he has his own, but he has his own dysfunction. But luckily, before he split with Amber, he got his life together, which is a great thing. So I don't know whether if um, I don't know whether if maybe Amber maybe served the purpose to get his life together. going through all that trauma and horror to make you get your life together. All right. Okay, I'm getting ready to shut this down. I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you. Thank my subscribers. Thank you for joining me. And I apologize. Next time I do a live stream, I'm going to put it on a community page. That's what I said I was going to do last time, but things got a little hectic for me. But I want to go ahead and make sure I said something. On that note, I want to thank all of you around the world for stopping by. Ta ta.